Hello. It is still Summer League in Las Vegas, and the Thunder are 3-0, which of course I don't really care about the record. However, I would like to talk about several of the players and how they're doing in Las Vegas. The first player being Chris Youngblood. So he is playing extremely well. He scored 23 points, 21 points, and 19 points in consecutive games. He's really shooting extremely well over 50%. He's shooting extremely well from three, and it makes me wonder if he might be the another two-way player for the Thunder. I think they have an open spot, and just his potential as a shooter is very, very interesting, very intriguing. So I'm definitely paying attention to that. It would be really cool if he could eventually be part of the roster and be a contributor someday. Because as we all know as Thunder fans, shooting was something that we could definitely improve on. So it would be really cool to see if Youngblood is able to stay on the court on the defensive side of things. Of course, we know with Mark Daignault, if you don't play defense, you don't play. You at least have to give your all, and that will be really interesting to see how that translates into real games in the NBA for Youngblood. I'd also like to talk about Brooks Barnhizer. Man, he's been so good. So he scored 17 points and 17 points in the two games in Vegas. He had back-to-back games of 6 steals as well. He's the first player in Summer League history to have back-to-back games with 6 steals. I just love the way he plays. He gives great energy, great effort. He's always moving. He had a 13 rebound game in Utah. He's going to get playing time. I really do believe it. He's going to get playing time for the Thunder this year. When we take it easy, rest Caruso and some of the older guys on the bench to make sure that they're healthy for the playoffs, I really think Brooks Barnhizer is going to get some playing time. And if he develops any kind of shot over the course of the next couple of years, he's really going to be intriguing, a really interesting player. So I hate to say that he would be a Caruso replacement, but that is definitely a possibility. So yeah, I'm just excited to see how he progresses as well, mostly on the offensive end and when it comes to shooting. The third player is AJ Mitchell. I don't know why he's still playing, to be honest with you. He scored 27 points in one of these games. He literally just has command of the game the majority of the time. If he doesn't score, he's still getting 7, 8 assists and rebounds. He he must be begging the coaches to let him play since he was injured. Maybe that's kind of what's going on. But for a rotation guy that got a lot of minutes, he was like the guy bringing the ball down the court for the second team at the beginning of the season. So it's just interesting that he's even playing, but uh, yeah, he's still too good for summer league, I'm maybe he's just trying to kind of get in shape and the conditioning of it all. So, and I understand that. And then last we have Topic. He's shown signs too. So he hasn't scored at a big clip or anything like that. However, he's still getting to the rim, getting to the hole. I think one of his weapons is actually going to be his lob ability, his ability to throw lobs. I think it can potentially create space for him. I'm just excited thinking about him playing a little bit this year, maybe in a pick and roll with a Chet or with an iHeart, and just seeing what he can actually do in real NBA games. That'll be super intriguing, and I hope that the passing and the IQ and all of that translates into the real games as well. But again, he's going to be competing a little bit with AJ Mitchell, and I think that will be a fun little subplot for the Thunder. Again, this is kind of getting into the weeds of things. Uh, we've got the big three. We have a super deep team, but it's a long season and this will all be fun to watch. So that's really all I've got for the recap of these last three games there in Las Vegas. I would like to say this is Thunder Up Talk. My name is Nathan. If you could, subscribe, maybe like one of my videos, leave a comment. I love replying back. And with that, Thunder Up, and I will talk to you later.